We've made it to day 2! And I'm already equaling my personal best. So it's the second day of the Meanwhile Challenge, and I have already run out of things to talk about. Bodes well for the next 30 days. Yay! It's a creative challenge. It's meant for me to expand my creativity and learn to make stuff up on the fly and that sort of thing. But it's actually tough to come up with stuff to actually talk about, especially every single day. I even researched Grace Helbig a little bit to see what she does, but she mostly just sits there, looks pretty, rambles on, and does the occasional Grace face. It must be so easy being a pretty girl in the world. Yeah, don't get angry, I know that's not the truth. Yep, itchy face in front of a camera again. So after rewatching yesterday's video, I picked up a pretty important thing, and that is sitting in front of a black background, wearing a black shirt, not ideal. That's basic filmmaking 101. That's just something you should learn on, day 1, lesson 1. Actually, day 1, lesson 1 of film school in Australia is the difference between a schooner and a middy. So I was driving home earlier, went to visit a friend of mine who just got back from a year-long trip around the world. See, kids, some people actually do things with their lives. But I was thinking about artificial intelligence and how scientists are trying to teach robots to think and machines to think and stuff like that. And I'm scratching my face. Groups of scientists all over the world who are battling, rushing to be the first people to create an intelligent computer, a computer that can think for itself. This terrifies everyone who's ever seen a movie. They should sit these guys down and make them watch Terminator and iRobot and the Matrix trilogy. Actually, just the first one. Only make them watch the second 2 if they've been bad. But I kind of worked out a problem with the whole thing. Is that what they're trying to do? They're trying to create machines that are cute and lovable that have artificial intelligence in them. They're making, I think his name is Asimo, that little robot that looks like an astronaut walking around the place. And then they make cute faces and try to teach them how to speak. And sex robots that looks like Scarlett Johansson. That's a thing. Now, while I was driving home, what got me started on this thought was I passed this truck that was advertising this computer-aided construction equipment. Now, basically what this thing was, try and picture this. It was a set of tank treads that had on top of it this 6-foot robot arm. And at the end of this robot arm, you had these few different connections. You could either have this giant, terrifying metal blade saw, circular saw, a jackhammer, or a chainsaw. Instead of scientists working with these cute little robots and working on AI and artificial intelligence with those things, replace all of them with those terrifying that have the saw blade arm. Watch how fast they want to make that thing think for itself.